There you go. You found a place to sleep, watching the stars dance above you. Vertigo.
Making music has just become such a part of my existence at this point that it's just like, I can't even explain it. It just kind of happens.
Burning bridges ever since I made it solo. I know your business, I'm just trying to be alone right now. It's last dance in my polo. I wanna go home cause you're not answering your phone right now. So much life in.
Hey, this is Aus, and I'm gonna show you guys how I made the song Vertigo off my album Crowley and Camo.
So I bury it away, as you know.
Yeah, so I produced this one. I actually produced most of the songs on my new album, but this one's definitely one of my favorite beats that I've ever made. I think it's very lighthearted, but has some cool depth to it as well. I think I made the beat first for this one. I was just like playing around with a bunch of different sounds and you know, as I do, I mean, I make beats like all the time. And this one kind of just stood out and I decided to make some vocals on it. You know, the vibe and feeling I was going for is kind of like growing up and like going out into the world and, you know, doing all the adult stuff. Some of the sounds. This is a chopped sample, so I took a piano sample and I put a bunch of like radio effects and chopped them up, and it sounds like this. The main instrument in this song, two instruments. It's a piano, a chopped piano, and a organ. They sound like this together. Cool. Then I added a acoustic bass, sounds like that. And then we got the drums. Pretty basic sounding drums, but they do the job. So all together, yeah, so I played this little piano part right here and chopped it up and added a bunch of effects and it came out like that. My go-to effects on pianos are kind of always changing. I'll have like periods of time where I only use this one effect all the time, and then I'll find a new one and I'll start using that one all the time. This one just happened to be at the time where I was using this stock plugin in FL Studio, a Fruity Squeeze, that's the one. And it just creates this kind of low resolution, weird old sound. Yeah, that one's more simple, just straight up the chords, very crisp and sharp, kind of to contrast the like the loose piano that's going all over the place.
There you go.
Yeah, so I do vocals on a lot of my beats, and this happened to be one of them. The lyrics is just about, you know, growing up and being an adult. Nothing crazy. It's a pretty light-hearted, but still meaningful to me. I added the squeeze effect on my vocals as well. On this one. It sounds terrible by itself, but once it's with everything, it kind of just gives the whole thing a little crisp sound. Oh, I added this little like kind of chopped effect right here
Some change, some don't.
on the vocal, and I took the hi-hat.
Some change, some don't. Most get through what they're going, and I see you alone, crying in camo without a showing.
Yeah, there you can hear like the effect for sure on those.
Be alone right now, it's last dance in my polo.
The bass is very inspired by like maybe jazz, kind of mixed with pop. It sounds like a real instrument, like a real bass, but it's just like MIDI, it's just me playing it. That's just things that really happen on accident, like a little bit, yeah. Just like filling up the empty spaces.
You found a place.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what artists say is like art is never done. You can always add more things. You can always do something to it. For me, when it's done is when it's released. That's like, I mean, the amount of times I changed up the songs on Crying in Camo is like, I probably have like 20 to 30 different versions of each song, so it's like they're always constantly evolving. And yeah, I don't know. Someone just has to stop me. That's pretty much it. I mean, sometimes you just get the feeling that the song is finished and you want to drop it like the day that you make it, and I still do that on my second SoundCloud a little bit. Yeah, definitely like a lot of changes that I made that I think are good. Most of the changes were just so I don't get bored of the songs. I change them up, and so it's always fresh for me when I'm listening to it. I probably like most the chopped piano. I think it's really cool. I really like how it turned out, and just the beat in general. It's just I'm pretty proud of this beat. It has like a pretty cool outro too that I can play. There's a lot of things in the outro. We got a very distorted synth. We got a piano. I believe this piano is not. Yeah, it's a clean piano and a little bass. And then we have a lead synth right here. Oh, I forgot this sound. This sounds kind of weird. This is some ambience that I added. Just took the main, I think I just took the main sound and like just added like 10 effects on it. Just drowned it in a bunch of effects. Also, one thing that's cool about this song is this little thing right here. So that's me saying blame it on love. But I just kind of made it like into a synth almost, and it just fitted. It's kind of a part of the instrumental more than it's a part of the vocals, honestly. Yeah. It's kind of hard for me to answer those questions. They're like, why did I make this and whatever, because I literally don't even know myself. Making music has just become such a part of my existence at this point that it's just like, I can't even explain it. It just kind of happens. And because I enjoy making music so much, I'm always making new projects and new songs, and so it's like, yeah, it's just really an extension of myself at this point.
Cause you're not answering your phone right now. So much life in the photo makes it even harder to be happy when you go. Makes it feel like nothing's ever gonna be close. So I bury it away, as you know. There you go. You found a place to sleep, watching the stars dance above you. Vertigo. Stationary people on the move.